They are. That'll do, won't it?
No.
No? Oh, yeah.
I'm getting on with it while you're doing this.
Okay. Oh, because
I
the
can't.
fucking wire's behind it. That's better, isn't it? That'll do nicely. Maybe I should tilt it up a little bit.
No, leave it.
I'm going to tilt it up a little bit.
If you're going to do it, please stop doing that fucking voice.
Oh, I'm going to tilt it up a little bit so that we can both see good
I'm not
and
playing
proper.
until you stop doing the voice.
Good and proper.
I've got to listen to
Oh,
it.
that's not it.
I've got to listen to your stupid voices throughout the whole fucking thing. I'm not about to do it.
That's nice. I like that.
I've got to listen to your stupid fucking voices throughout this entire fucking thing.
What stupid voices are you on about? That's the next voice I'm doing for a character. Hello Reese, hello Becky, hello Adam.
I call Hornet.
How are we doing?
I call Hornet's voice.
Alright. Cal's always salty.
Not salty.
Salty Calvin. You need to reduce your sodium intake, Balvin. It's becoming horrific.
I live with him, Becky. I live with him. Enough said.
I came in, what was this? I came in and sang just like...
Stupidly. I was
and
just
incredibly loudly while Cal was doing something.
playing Hades.
Just to distract him, it's brilliant.
I was just
So easy to annoy you, that's why I do. That's
I'm
why
not-
I do it, is because
I'm not easily annoyed, you're very annoying!
Just so easily. It's a combination of things because I'm really good at annoying you and you're really easily annoyed. So it's a
No, I am not easily annoyed! You're annoying people! Have you ever considered that?
It's just a great combination.
It's not a great combination! It's not a
I mean,
combination!
for your mental health, no, it's not.
It's not a combination! Did I get the shortcut sorted? I don't think I did. No, I haven't got the shortcut sorted yet. Oh no, I did that on my. I've done that on the playthrough I'm doing to get my. When I did a playthrough on my PC. I shouldn't have done that.
So then I had an interesting thought in work today. Well, I don't have American currency, so I don't know how much I can help with that. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Pick your favourite Digimon. Is that a boss?
No, it's just a mini obstacle. If I can get through them, I'm in the clear.
Oh my.
Why is that there? There's nothing there.
Sorry to make you think that something's there.
Yeah, Halo design. You can have something. Have it. No! Fuck!
Oh no! Fuck.
Fucking arse!
How far back do you have to go now?
No, how far actually.
Okay.
To be fair. Like, if you look at the map, hang on. We're here. That's where it was.
Oh, okay.
Not that far. Problem is, I'm gonna be that boss again. I'm gonna have to do it with less spirit, which means I'm probably gonna lose a whole bunch of shells.
You'll be fine. Oh, that Fort Bales MTG.
Fuck off.
What a cool guy.
Fuck off.
What a cool guy.
The good news is, like, having all the replays I'm putting of Smash Bros on my Twitter page,
Yeah.
you're not winning any of them.
I never win any anyway.
You've won a couple.
That's true. But how many have you won?
Well, the minute on the replay counts, actually, the
Yeah.
score is, although it's going to get way worse for me, this, I should point out, is we've all won one except you.
Oh, that's fair.
Except I looked ahead and I know I'm not about to win too many more.
Oh, that is interesting. So how different would Magic the Gathering be if the only mana in the game was 10 jewels and nothing else? No filters, no patches, nothing but basics and OG jewels.
I don't think that would fix it, to be honest. I think
I
that
don't think it would fix it, but...
Okay, if I get my shells back now, I know what happens.
I think there'd be less focus on...
I kind of wanted to die there because I was doing terrible.
I think there would be less focus on like optimizing every deck list because you wouldn't realistically have to I think fetchers add in like a minutiae to the game that allows you, if you want to play completely optimally, you have to have a certain suite of fetchers and whatnot, and removing that from the game would mean that there'd be less impetus on that, which is good, and would reduce the cost definitely, but then I don't know. I think the reason Shocks and original dual lands are so highly priced is because of the basic land type. But if there's no fetches to search the basic land type, I wouldn't imagine that they would be as highly sought after. They'd just be like, oh, another basic land type. Sorry, another land type. Unless there might be more cards that care about that land type. So I don't know. I got some full damage. But it's an interesting idea, Adam. I like that actually. I think it would make. They tried to do that with Historic, didn't they? Because they don't have. Well, I mean they've got fucking Fabled Passage for some stupid reason. Because almost every deck just runs four. Every multicoloured deck realistically should run four of them. But yeah, I don't know. I think it preserves the idea of not having to fucking shuffle your deck every 2 seconds, which distracts from the game. And also makes it more difficult. So it's an interesting idea, right?
I'd say potentially more affordable rather than actually more affordable.
Well,
fuck!
The thing with fetches is, dual lands.
I just had to be curious, didn't I? I just had to be curious and see that bit. I'm never gonna get past that thing now because I've got to. Every time I get there, I've got to fucking get my things back. And I damaged myself on the way up.
Look at it.
Because this thing doesn't give you enough abilities early game.
I'll be quiet so that you can.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. But the point is, there's the one thing I don't like about Hollow Knight is the fact it keeps the Souls formula thing of you lose your shells if you die twice in a row. I think it's fine for so with the structure of a Souls game, but not a Metroidvania where everything is going to count. Every upgrade is going to count.
Yeah.
No, there's not been much of an update on the MTG anime. It's coming onto Netflix sometime, and the Russo brothers are doing it. That's all I know about it.
I'm excited for it.
Oh, yeah, here's one.
I mean, no other dual lands would exist at all. No checks, no pains, fast. Oh, right, so just the basic land.
I kind of have an opinion on
This deck building one thing is so mediocre. Do you ever play 3 colours?
Oh, I don't have to.
Also, Souls games are kind of Metroidvanias, to be fair.
I know Souls. A lot of people have said Souls games are like Metroidvanias, but one of the things I like about Metroidvania, like one example of this is a game that's very similar to this is Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and that one doesn't take anything from you when you die. You're going to die a lot more than you would in Hollow Knight because you're a lot more of a glass cannon. But that's the point of the game. The point of the game is it's complete trial and error platforming.
I think decks would have to run more lands. I think the fact that you run fetches means that you don't have to run as many because your mana's more consistent. So I think you definitely have to run more. So you'd probably have a higher volume of mid-range control decks, I should imagine. I don't know.
No, this is a later area. I need to come back here later.
Or you go the other way and you have a really high number of low to the ground aggro decks. Do Hollow Knight in your playthrough, Cal?
Do you know I haven't beaten. I can't remember where I got to now. Honestly, it's one of those. I'll remember it when I see it. I've seen the ending of it because I think I went and looked it online. But I'm determined to actually do a playthrough where I beat it. I'm genuinely excited for Hollow Knight Silksong, which will be the sequel that's coming out. God knows when, actually.
God only knows when Hollow Knight sequel will be released out. God only knows when. Oh, get a heal.
I was pressing the button, it didn't happen. I don't know why, there's a delay on the fucking... This happened on the PC version as well, there's some sort of delay on the action button.
That makes sense. It might be to kind of...
I pressed it there, what is it? Oh, I'm out. But I wasn't out. But I wasn't out then.
No, you weren't out then, to be fair. I mean, with things like Dark Souls and Demon Souls, they have the input delay because it's meant to give them more, realistic way to combat, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of what their excuse is.
It might be that they're doing a similar thing here.
It's King Cherry, and knowing them, they might do that. I mean,
Knowing them, knowing me.
the thing about Metroidvanias is I often can get quite lost in them.
Hello, Devin the Blaze Dragon.exe. .exe, rather. That could be inherited from the Castlevania brethren.
Castlevania.
Castlevania.
And, I mean, I love Castlevania. It's fun.
I'm sorry, Devin and Blaze. I'm concerned.
Devin, well, I don't. Blaze is a character from Sonic. It's weird because I want the power up that I get. I love the power up you get when you beat the Hornet.
Ah, well done, you.
That's sweet.
I think we beat the first boss last week, so we're not much further than you.
Well,
First boss, second boss?
We beat a mini boss and the first boss.
Oh, no.
That was 2 weeks ago, actually. No, because we never got to the second boss. We're trying to get to it now.
So well done to you, Devin and Blaze.
It's nice to not be invaded by people who hate The Last of Us Part 2.
I quite enjoyed that. That was quite funny. Oh, we get another voiced character. Hell yeah! Is this you?
No, I called the Hornet.
I love him.
No,
He's being eaten.
No. I'll fight him later.
Oh, is he a boss?
He's a mini boss. I
Okay.
want my things back.
That makes sense.
It took me a while to get into Hollow Knight. Right, so where am I going? It's down near some. Oh no. No.
Oh yeah. What about the people that came to Doom? Yeah, I like that we get random people coming in to chime in. The only abilities I have are Vengeful Spirits and the Healing ability.
Oh, these are all the collectibles you get in the game. Remember the crying slug at the beginning?
Oh yeah.
Turns out he's lost all his kids.
Oh,
So one of the collectibles is freeing them, and they all go back to him and gives you shells for it.
imagine having children be a collectible. Oh, it's so cute. I love it.
So that's another collectible.
Oh,
So So when we go back towards Dirtmouth, we want to.
you have more children.
No, well, yeah, but oh shit!
Yeah, I like the random visitors we get to various different games.
Right.
Except for the ones who join in for fucking Jackbox and post racist shit. He was a friend. He ran away though, Becky.
It's alright. He's gone back to his mate. Oh sweet, there's a bench down here
Oh yeah. Gonna sit on that mother flipping bench. By the
and
way.
some fast travel. Maps updated. Reese was absolutely right. That's an.
Right. You'll have to correct me here because I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4. Hey Elliot!
3. I died 3 times.
Is it definitely 3?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it, Devon and Blaze the Dragon.exe?
So I'll tell you, I'm glad we've done an indie game at last and a Metroidvania, which is a genre that I'm.
We've talked so much about it, and it's one that you've got, what's it call it?
Infinity for.
Infinity.
Oh, here we go. The Hollow Knight. I
Prosit,
get.
Halimo.
Is this me?
No, it's me.
Oh.
Come no closer, ghost! I have seen you creeping through the undergrowth. Undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, terrible things awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I cannot allow it. Oh shit.
Right there.
Yeah, and she's a bitch to deal with. It's the character you play as in the sequel.
Oh, no way. Whenever that's coming out.
Yeah, talked about it for ages. I saw it at E3 2019.
How come she gets such cool abilities?
I don't know, but I'm just glad because
Heal, heal, careful. Ah!
fuck. You don't have time to heal. She attacks so fast.
That's annoying.
You've got to just get straight in there.
I think Devon's on the money. She's a hacker.
That's basically what she's meant to be. She's meant to be a sort of an ultra powerful version of you.
Yeah, I think she's kind of cute.
Good news is, the spirit leaves itself there. Downside is I haven't got any soul. Can chain attack on her. It took me a while to do. This might be most of this stream. Last time I faced her, it took me a while to beat her.
That's a good question. Maybe she's related to Square or Excuse me. Oh, damn.
We should have gone back further. I know.
Sorry. Haha. Ow.
Should have stayed where it was.
It's a no, isn't it?
Yeah, pounds are quite random.
Oh, get it.
No, I'm going to take the heal. It doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. You hit one attack and she goes right back up. So no, that's really use. Don't bother attacking her. Just use the time to heal if you got the ability to.
Yeah. I like the knee. She's good, for he is better. Nope.
Fuck.
You'll be fine, you've got this, Cal.
No, I haven't. I'm going to get killed.
No, you'll be fine.
What's that? I think this will be most of this part.
Quite possibly. We'll soon see.
If I promise to stop doing it to you, will you stop doing it to me?
Yes, absolutely! Oh, I'm shaking on that. Hell yeah! Yes!
Right, we're agreed.
Reminded of my dad.
The problem is now, someone in chat will take it up.
Hey, that's her choice. At least she doesn't take 2 hearts at once. Wait, are there bosses that do that?
There are a couple of bosses that will do that, yeah.
Ooh.
They're a bit down the line, but...
Oh, that's a good shot. If you can jump behind her.
It's... You have to just sort of figure out her pattern, but it's going to be quite random with it. No.
Shut up, Reese! Don't fucking call me out like that! Becky's going to hold you too. Becky's going to hold you too if I'm not posting my deck account.
Fine, but I have to hold it to you as well.
I won't do it! I only did it because you started doing it!
Heal! Right, I'm back up to full health.
Like a certain someone which one I faced wasn't even a boss. So there's a non-boss creature. Oh, is it the big boy with the club?
Die this.
Whatever you say, I'm gonna take your time. Tom, I read that in Hulk Hogan's voice.
Which one was it?
Boy, you can say that again, brother.
You can say that again, brother.
Boy, you can. Nice. Haha, you got stepped on, dude.
I knew as soon as I'd done it, I'd done the wrong thing.
You got this, Cal. Remember, you can use your ranged attack as well.
No, I'm saving up the energy. And the range attack doesn't really hit her. No, I'm certain other players can, but every time I try it, it goes horribly wrong.
No, you hit her with one earlier.
See what I mean?
Oh yeah, that is quite annoying.
You do one here and she's right back up. There's no point. Just use the time to heal.
Maybe that's a good time to use the ranged attack. Is it deals with damage, right?
No, I don't think it does actually.
Although my bounce has more than Hulk Hogan's checks for alimony. Fucking hell. That's a good one.
Low blow!
See, Devin believes in you. You've got this one. Don't let the needle lady stab you. Don't let her give you the vaccine, Cal. Don't let her give you the vaccine.
Yeah.
Well done.
Spider. Does what it?
You got the lady from the Watchmen.
The twinning cloak. The Mothwing cloak. Press R2, you dash forwards.
That emoji that you used, Devin.
Whoa!
Filled me with confidence.
Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Something else.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, that Ford Bales guy, he's sick. I love him.
Fuck off.
He's speaking the truth.
If you don't stop calling me Bolvin, I swear to God.
You've got this.
One more time, I swear to God.
I didn't say anything. All I said is you've got this.
Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I can break the structure here.
Nice.
Oh, I'm back here.
Woo!
Let's go.
I love his. Oh my god! Wait, open the map again. Oh no, hang on. Move from behind that thing. No, move slightly to the right there. I want to see. Open the map. Look, he's got. Oh, he pulls up the map. That's
Yeah.
so cute. I didn't realize.
Yeah, no, it took me a while to realise, but yeah,
That's
no,
so cute.
he actually does open them.
We suggest find a bench. We found one. Oh, Ben. Wonderful stuff.
Did you call? I love the way he looks to him. Like, did you call me Spodden?
Did you put your name in a goblet of fire?
Can't reference that anymore.
Yeah, you can.
In the jungle, the creepy jungle, Homer rides free.
There's tangible progress.
No, damn it, no! Come back!
Christ.
I don't know what happened there. Go up.
This does have like a weird Bloodborne-y feel sometimes. There's a switch over there. Nobody mess with Balvin again.
Oh, what a turn! Our shopkeep's come home. Just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives an hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market, now that he's complaining. No, come back and talk to me, please. No one likes me because of my voice. No, listen to what I've got to say, it's important.
Ah, hello, I know we meet again! How'd you like... I'm going to stick to my engine voice for this one. How'd you like my cozy little store? I've made pretty comfortable here, seeing these old trinkets to travellers like yourself.
I would not buy from this person.
If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chances of survival.
Okay, that guy does sound like Papyrus, actually. Certainly his voice clip.
This old thing...
Yeah!
This old thing may be a fragment of something larger still. That's the only thing I can afford here, really. There's a bunch of...
What does it do?
It's like one part in something.
No, you may as well save, I think. Okay. Oh, Devin, if you were around for our Crash Bandicoot streams...
I didn't die that much.
I swear you died over 100 times in one stream.
That was Crash 2.
And so, yeah. What I would give to hear that voice outside my window.
Which one?
I'm guessing the engine voice. I'm concerned, Elliot.
What about this one? Monkey!
Why
Buy PG tips!
Why are you doing... That's not even a good Johnny Vegas! That's a rubbish Johnny Vegas!
It's that kind of breathless. Yeah, literally 100 times. That's more than once a minute. In our 90-minute streams.
Look Let's not get bogged down with who died several times.
No.
Right, I think I know where I need to go this time. I'm aiming for see that.
Also, Becky, I resent that.
See the bottom. See that square space down there.
Yes, Squarespace, the meditation-based app. Oh no, it's not. It's a website I'm using now. Never mind.
Yeah, basically we're going there.
Why are we on Johnny Depp now? Oh, because you said Johnny Vegas. No, Tom, we're on Johnny. Imagine if they made a Crash Bandicoot and Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight and you guys voiced them, Jim.
Hey.
Honestly, we would make a great job of voicing all of the characters.
So in our indie game that we're making now, we're providing the voices.
I would literally love to voice the characters. Our Final Fantasy IX streams were so good.
Do you ever wonder why we haven't done a... Oh shit!
Princess!
Oh, nice.
Why did you make it sound like you were saying per incest then?
No, that's how Steiner speaks.
Princess! Mind out for that plant lest ye be eaten!
You just look for any excuse to do that voice.
Yes, I do.
Hang on a sec. Okay, so this way. The dash just makes things so much easier. Oh no!
Bolvin is dancing, the Bolvin is dancing.
That's Tom's best contribution to these streams that he killed with Steiner is dancing.
Boom, 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 boom. In my room. Oh, you can hit them.
And I can kill them.
You just fucking evaporated that guy. He wasn't doing anything wrong.
Even by my standards, that was pretty dark.
That was pretty good. Oh! Just desserts. Karma.
Oh shit.
Crash Bandicoot versus the Knight from Hollow Knight. That would be an interesting who would win, actually.
Well, hopefully both of them will come into
Smash.
No.
No chance.
Okay. Which one are you saying no chance to?
I think Hollow Knight's less likely.
Oh yeah, way less likely. Apparently though, one thing.
Oh, that was good.
That's one of those. Oh shit! I did.
Well, just as well. Careful. Leave him alone.
He comes back if I don't.
Yeah, he's gonna come back anyway. Just leave it. Look.
Look, let's not get bogged down.
Let's get bogged down. He is cute. Thank you, Becky.
That's the excuse that I use for not killing me. But it doesn't work.
When have you been killed? I can hear you scouring the inside of your brain.
I'm trying to remember now, but I definitely was killed once.
Thank you, Devin. I've got to say that's probably a horrible decision. Our content is atrocious.
Says you. Okay, was this? Yeah, bench.
See you. Thank you for joining us.
We're back on Tuesday.
We are indeed. He's not Bully, but he is!
Bully!
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 Do you know one of the weird things? You know Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Everyone gives him a really big, booming, gruff voice.
Mm.
Oh no, I'm not doing this bit. Fuck off.
Have you not got HM Flash yet?
No, yeah, exactly. No, not even joking. That's literally what you need for that area. No, it's down the bottom bit of the next area.
What were you going to say? Something about Teddy Roosevelt.
Well, there was. If you ever noticed, whenever the big animated versions of it more, I get explained. They always get actors with really big, booming voices.
Mm. Apart from when they had Robin Williams.
Well, Robin Williams was more accurate.
Mm.
In all the recordings we have of Teddy Roosevelt, he has quite a high-pitched voice.
Alright. I think they did a pretty good job with him in Civ 6.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Yeah, those things fire back.
Oh no. I like. Oh, we've got the map guy. See him?
Yeah, but he's behind that.
Kill it.
That's not happening. Right, clearly we're gonna have to go around.
Guys, we're gonna have to go around it. He said he wants some good old-fashioned cola.
Ooh, that was close.
What?
Did you just activate Siri?
Siri worked. Why did that happen? But that doesn't make him seem powerful. Wait, who? Oh, Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes, I would. I actually. No, it's Elliot. You're not alone on that one. Most of the people in the office did.
Yeah, I actually heard something on the radio. Apparently, the AstraZeneca the AstraZeneca vaccine is more likely to give you flu-like symptoms.
Yeah, no. I had that. I had that just before we did the stream on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I kind of kept it a bit. Basically, on Tuesday, there's a reason I wasn't that talkative. Was I was hooked up on so many painkillers.
But I'd like to clarify. He means paracetamol and ibuprofen. Cal is not abusing painkillers, to my knowledge.
I'm not abusing painkillers. I don't have that in common with Kurt Angle yet.
Yes. Yeah, I spent the next half day in bed with a splitting migraine and high temperature. Yeah, I've heard from.
You know, everyone, because everyone in the office got it. Only about 4 of us had no side effects.
See, I thought I was unlucky getting the Pfizer vaccine, but
Turns out you
I
weren't.
was not. I was not.
No, but it looks like this vaccine is a bit stronger and actually has some good repel effects.
Oh, so at least Pokemon won't attack me for a certain amount of time
Yeah.
after I've had it.
But again, the one thing I didn't realise until I watched the press conference the other night was it doesn't actually take effect for 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh damn. Yeah, I have heard really good things about the AstraZeneca vaccine. What was that? Oh,
Fuck no!
Oh, how many did you have?
About 60 or 80.
Oh, that's sound. You'll be alright, you'll get them that quickly. When do you get, yeah...
No, actually, one of the people I know had hallucinations.
Oh yeah, the Kieran, of course.
Kieran had hallucinations.
Yeah, Elliot's been knocked out by it as well. Reese has a repel effect on anti-maskers by coughing in their direction. I usually have a repel effect by swearing in their direction. It was bizarre,
No, you
actually.
want to have a repel effect by shouting in their location, but it doesn't work.
I have a repel effect because of my farts.
I've noticed.
I was actually in the supermarket the other day. And it was...
Is that that's
No, it's not a euphemism or anything.
I was about to say that's an anecdote.
Careful. Oh, did that not explode? But it was so weird because there was a server there, and she didn't have a mask on. It was so confusing to me to see like a shop worker, and I was just speaking to them. I was wearing a mask obviously, but she didn't have a mask on. And I didn't question why. I assumed maybe she's got a condition. But it almost seemed like, I don't know, like just wrong in a way.
Well, I'm not going to bother going for the fast travel location because I won't have the money to activate it anyway. Hang on, there will be a bench there.
Fuck.
Fuck, these things are so annoying.
You might have to dash after it. But I do find it interesting that, that's changed my mindset on what a shopping experience should be like. In like literally about a year, it's so strange that we look down on people for
something that was not common practice a year ago.
Yeah, exactly.
But I stand by my. I mean,
I agree they should.
I'm gonna drop mine as soon as the pandemic's over and we don't have to wear them full time.
Hell yeah, I can go back to breathing in my friend's eyeballs again.
You know what I mean? Because
I do.
Yeah, no, I basically was on tons of paracetamol the day after I got the jab. Yeah, Kieran started hallucinating.
What was he saying? Or hearing? Or feeling?
He saw things with his eyes that were often in disguise.
Well done. Hell yeah, I miss breathing into strangers' ears. Yeah, if you've ever been to IKEA, that's literally what the shopping experience is like.
No. I remember going to IKEA with you before we moved in here, and I just said, "This is the last place I'm ever living. I never want to come back here."
It was a fucking pain in the ass. Nice, well done. I don't mind IKEA from going to browse.
Can I just say, for the record, I have no idea how I did that, and I'm not complaining.
Good. Just bear in mind that it'll probably never happen again.
I am very aware of this fact. Okay, I'm coming close because I can hear the music.
Reese, we've been doing that anyway. You weren't meant to tell people. You're doing well, Cal. You've beaten the silk thing.
The Hornet.
The silk spectre.
So I know there's another
Yeah, there's a place in Chester called the Green Path. Is this in Chester? All along we thought Chester was a Bloodborne setting, but it's actually a Hollow Knight
Nice
setting.
Fucking arse of a turd blossoming cunt bag of a fuck-witted fucking arse of a turd.
I know you like swimming in green water, but when it kills you...
Wait, what's that a reference to?
Nothing. I'm back! Now be careful, we can't distract him too much. No, I think we need to allow Cal to concentrate. Oogly boogly boogly Big bug, big bug, big bug.
What are you, Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Possibly.
Get some entertainment in your life.
I didn't have fucking Cartoon Network. I had Freeview as a kid. I watched Toonattic and fucking Up on the Roof when I was a young'un.
You know, here's one. You'll like this. Yeah, They Might Be Giants actually did a song about Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Did they?
Yeah. Who will protect our home? Look it up on YouTube. It's on there. It's great.
Why is the world in love again? Why are we watching Hand
You know when you
in
said that would probably
Hand?
never happen again?
You did that? No, you got ahead there, didn't you?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You just proved, that point just got proved.
Portentous.
Wait, what the fuck is
Why
this?
are the ocean levels rising up? It's a brand new record.
Oh,
Miu.
Oh, Bakura Finero.
You got the last one. I get this one.
Oh, hello there! Don't you were the shopkeeper?
Oh yeah.
No, that's not fair. Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo's a terrible thing, and it's much more likely if you carry it about yourself. My vault is so much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you'd consider opening an account. Would you like to pay to open an account? No.
Baba.
Oh, hang on. You don't have enough geo to buy an account, sadly. Once you've collected 100 geo, come straight back and we'll get your account opened up.
Ren, I'm part Scottish. That
doesn't... Right, I'm sorry. If your grandmother's Scottish, I don't think that makes you Scottish.
I'm 25% Scottish. Fuck off.
Yeah, my name's fucking Scottish. I mean, like, my dad's parents are Welsh. That doesn't mean I'm a quarter Welsh. It doesn't mean I'm in any way Welsh.
Don't tell that to Simon. You tell her to just go with it for Simon's purposes.
I thought Simon... Yeah, but Simon lives in Wales. I'd say he's an honorary Welshman, at the very least. Yeah, well, in that case, I'm also part of it. Have you got a Scottish ancestry as well?
Oh.
Thank you very much for creating deep-fried foods.
Well, my granny thought it was acceptable for me to wear a kilt to my graduation.
That's fair, I'd probably wear a kilt. Not to my graduation, maybe to my wedding or something. How could anyone get offended by my Yorkshire accent? It's so true to life. It's done with the utmost respect.
I deflated him!
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of people with Scottish names and ancestry. Oh, I love them so much. Don't hurt them.
I have to.
No, don't hurt them. Look at the little mouths. They're so cute, like elephants.
Can you stop falling in love with enemies?
When they stop creating... Thank you very much, Aina. When they stop creating such adorable creatures, I will stop being infatuated with them.
Just put it this way, if you did that in Glasgow, they would probably kick your ass.
I would not blame them.
I remember there's a great one. Nicola Sturgeon.
Yeah.
She did a photo op during the last general election, sort of to sort of show the Scots the SNP.
Yeah.
And David Baddiel put a caption on his Twitter page that said, "News just in: Lulu disappointed with backup dancers." And the Scottish Nationals got really pissed off with him for that.
Really?
Yeah, including one bloke who tweeted, and I'm quoting now, "Your maw should have swallowed."
Love that. Oh, I love him! Why would you kill him?
Because he was trying to kill me.
No way. The host of Up on the Roof. What is that, Jamie someone? I remember seeing him in pantomimes occasionally.
Oh god, I don't like pantomime.
I love pantomimes.
I
Right.
pressed the projectile button, nothing happened.
This game literally needs to stop creating such a... Jamie Rickers, that was it. They need to stop creating such adorable creatures, because I wouldn't want to kill any of them.
I'm not going to go down that route for the second one, because we are going to stream Silk Song when it comes out.
Becky, I'm glossing over your last message because, I don't like to encourage misinformation.
What did she say?
She said because Yorkshire is the best place in the world and everyone is envious.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Lancashire would like words. Oh. Well, I was lucky. Hey, I'm just fact check UK, okay, Becky? Don't hate on it. Oh, I love him.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! I relate to these guys a lot.
You relate to too many things.
Yes. Maybe so. But not without reason. Jamie Rickers. Who was the other one? It was the girl who was on it as well.
Cuphead mushrooms.
Who was
That sounds like a challenge. We're going to play Cuphead on what's high on magic mushrooms.
Like, because Reese, wasn't it up on the roof and then it became Toonatic or something?
Oh god.
I'm gonna side with Carl next time you annoy him for that. No, don't do that.
Thank you.
No,
I'm going to hold to that.
no.
Death by
I'm
fiction.
unhappy. No.
What would playing Cuphead on magic mushrooms be like?
Terrifying, probably.
Why is there a flower that's dancing?
Cuphead is scary enough.
Oh fucking hell. There was right on the edge, I wanted the money.
Show me the money.
You know when Schwarzenegger, he actually showed the video on Facebook when he got his vaccine. And he said to the camera, "Come with me if you want to live."
Love that. He's such a wholesome character. I seriously hope no allegations come out after him.
Well, he's being called a rhino at the minute.
Rhino.
Republican in name only.
Oh, was he a Republican?
Yeah, he was a Republican governor of California.
I didn't know he was a Republican.
But he came out to say, no, the election... But, no, you got to have respect for him, because if you come out and say, no, the election was not stolen, Biden won fair and square.
Why do we have to have respect for people for stating fact?
I don't know. That's the world we're living in now.
I watched... So I heard an interview, again on the radio, and it was, this Marjorie lady...
Marjorie Taylor Greene, yeah.
Yeah. She gave a statement in the Senate. Oh, sorry.
No, the House.
Sorry. She gave a statement in the House where she said, yes, 9/11 did happen. Why would anyone have to make the statement to confirm that 9/11 happened?
Well,
Is that just not established fact?
Well, she's a 9/11 truther on some level. She doesn't. I know at least she didn't believe in the Pentagon one. She's one of those weirdos who thinks that it was a cruise missile that hits the Pentagon, despite the fact there's actual photos of the plane debris and footage of the plane.
Yeah.
It's just it doesn't get released very often because it's not as good quality as the famous pictures of the Bush. I actually had a thought today. We're going to look back. I reckon we're going to look. History's going to look a lot kinder on Bush's presidency. Now we've had Trump.
Probably. I think people will probably see him as more of a moderate.
I think the big difference is. I've been looking up this thing right now. Is Trump considered the worst president of the United States? And interestingly, there's 2 surveys that have been recently done that were done by scholar groups mostly, so like historians and basically who really know this shit. And there's one that was done by several of them, and it was. Basically, it was marking them on several things, like willingness to take risks, luck, policy, executive orders. Any guesses? I'll tell you right now. Any guesses how Trump did on that, on the whole thing? And although I want you to keep in mind, this was in 2019 that they did this. So it's pre-electoral for pre-COVID and pre-COVID, yes. So where do you reckon he came?
Probably quite well.
You'd be wrong.
Dead last?
Not dead last. No, he wasn't dead last. He came 42nd. 44. There's 40 because he might have been the 45th president, but there's Grover Cleveland did it twice. Anyway, interestingly, the second survey that was done did actually put him at bottom.
Good.
But that was the one. It was interesting. The one I thought was going to be bottom on that list wasn't.
Who did you think it was?
I thought it was going to be James Buchanan. He's often considered the worst president prior to Trump.
It's one on the right side.
No, it's one. Yeah, the one on the right.
Good thing he's coming in. So up on the roof was changed to an attic to make young girls watch cartoons apparently. I don't know if...
Why is up on the roof suddenly a boy thing?
Well, up on the roof, if I remember correctly, only had one male presenter and then 2 Nazi girls that had a...
What about Nixon? Hang on, I'll get the chart up.
Arnie was against gay marriage for ages, but he had, but has since softened and even married his assistant and her wife. What?
Yeah.
Sorry, right.
He's a licensed. He's a licensed parishioner or something, so he can perform weddings.
Yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood that as like he married both of them and he's a polygamist. But no, I see what you mean. He married them together. Well, Bush did lie about Iraq having WMDs and launch.
Yeah, he didn't do very well. He came 23rd on the board.
That's fair.
Hang on, I'll hang on a second. I'll get the chart up.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if that was if he legally married both his assistant and her wife.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. Where's Nixon? No, go back.
Stream.
Yeah, but
do you want me to find it?
Yeah, hang on. It's here, mate. Look for Richard Nixon. See where he came. I imagine he's near the bottom because Watergate wouldn't have helped.
He's actually above Bush.
No. Because he did a lot in his time. So it's kind of like we now just think of Watergate.
Number 1 is George Washington. Number 2 is Franklin Roosevelt.
There's no surprises with those two. Obama came 17th.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That surprised me. But he did come in top 10 in a couple of them. Incidentally,
Dwight Eisenhower did really well.
Not too surprised. Eisenhower's a popular president.
John Kennedy is
Hence why he was played by Robin Williams in The Butler.
Woodrow Wilson's 11th. Ronald Reagan 13th.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan finished above Obama. That's annoying.
14th is John Adams.
Incidentally, John Adams and John Quincy Adams are the only two prior to the Bushes where it was a father and son both became president.
Yeah.
Yeah, bottom is Andrew Johnson.
He was
Buchanan.
Andrew Johnson was Lincoln's vice president who took over with him after his assassination.
Right, was no one happened.
Well, he was the first president to be impeached.
Oh, right, shit.
He wasn't... He not only did he have a tough act to follow, he was also not very... He wasn't very popular in his time. He didn't really...
Yeah, a lot of them I don't know, to be honest with you.
I really don't get with Reagan, though, because if we look at the defining crises of each of the presidents, Reagan's was the AIDS crisis, and he fucked that up royally.
I suppose people choose not to remember that.
No, I'd say right now, in modern day, they remember it more than ever.
Maybe he was higher up and then slipped a few places.
Well, yeah, that's another thing that this was mentioned in this. That a lot of people mentioned about as well. It said like Trump did well in the luck category, but now you wouldn't take that into account considering that it's the final year of his term. Yeah, Jimmy Carter, great person, but he was not a good president. He famously didn't do too well in the role. He's still the oldest living president. How old is he now? 96 or something. He's right old.
When did George W. Bush die?
He died last year. It was last year or the year before. He's very recent death.
Yeah, that's good point. You think the Republicans gave a shit about the AIDS crisis? They purposely did nothing.
Yeah, no, that's the... But the point is, history's not going to look well on that. And whatever you think of how these things are done, it's going to be judged by modern standards.
Yeah.
Do I want to go for the fight, or do I want to go back and
Heal. Yes.
Get back, get some more spirit so I can heal?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm with you. I'm gonna do a bit of grinding so I get some healing. So
I wonder how the Prime Ministers would come up.
Well, there's a lot more to do because there's been a lot more prime ministers than there have been presidents of the United States. Again, there's only been, now 45, because this list was taken before Joe Biden became president. Well, it's actually very surprising that, on the one hand, if you go by history, you would have suggested, and this is one of the reasons why I predicted Trump would have won this last election, like, COVID really was, and his handling of COVID really was his undoing.
Yeah. So.
That every vote that you ever talked, anyone who was voting it basically just said that was the big stickler for why they didn't vote for him. They won.
I hope people remember that when it comes to the local elections in May, with Boris Johnson. Like, yes, the COVID vaccine rollout has been pretty damn good.
Yeah, you got to give him that one.
But everything else has been shit. We wouldn't have to have such a fucking high-profile, a highly powered vaccine rollout if we didn't have such a fucking massive problem in the first place.
And we're an island nation. We had every chance to not be. I'm not going to bother.
And someone was saying the reason we didn't close our borders. The reason it was so much easier for Australia and New Zealand to close their borders is because they're islands.
What do you think Britain is? We're surrounded by water. We are the literal definition of an island.
So fucking stupid. And yet people are like, oh, poor old Boris, he never could have known this would happen. Yeah, sure, okay, yes, he didn't know it would happen. But him and his party chronically underfunded the NHS so that if anything like this was to happen, which we knew was a distinct possibility, we weren't prepared for it. And they sunk money into private firms rather than bolstering public infrastructure, so that if anything like this were to happen in future, we have a safety net. We don't have a fucking safety net because he pumped all of his money into private contracts to his fucking mates.
Well, put it this way: Trump and Boris both fucked up on different ways with the.
But I thought it was just a name. Well, actually, Monster Island is a peninsula.
The interesting thing about it is that with Trump, he actually got rid of Obama's pandemic response plan. Yeah, we won't need that type thing. I know I should sing for healing, but I wanted to see what Jekyll would do. Because I think I've figured out a path now to get to him, so it's not as if I'm worried about not being able to get back and losing the shell.
Yeah.
I'm going to be careful going through, but
I just find it absolutely disgusting that
I don't have time to heal, that's annoying.
And, you know, it's the same with perceptions that we're doing all that we can to protect the NHS, and they've.
I've got it. Okay, I think the plan is I've got to. I don't think I've got time to heal unless I kill one of them.
Yeah.
So I think it's no healing projectile until whenever I get spirit, until one of them is dead. Then I can have the healing as an option.
Yeah. I think we've fed so much into a culture of like, and I'm going to bring up Captain Tom. I know it's like because it made me really. I cried on the drive home, and I didn't expect I would have an emotional response to it because I was like, oh, he's he's gone off to Barbados with his family. That's a really stupid thing to do. It's a huge infection risk. His family have seen him in hospital, which a lot of people wouldn't be allowed, but obviously it's a special allowance for this person who's made a tremendous difference. But fundamentally, he wouldn't have had to come to prominence if it wasn't for this shit situation in which we find ourselves,
Yeah,
which is quite literally the product of people like Boris Johnson. And I thought of an analogy, which is it Lord Kitchener in the First World War? Who sent people up over trenches?
I think we kinda, yeah.
Was it Lord Kitchener? Because Boris Johnson thanking and honouring.
No, I haven't heard this one, Reese.
I heard about that. Boris Johnson honouring and calling Captain Tom a hero. It's the same as Lord Kitchener, like saying you guys all go up over the front, and then hailing them as heroes and having a noble sacrifice. He was a victim of the situation that he fought and did as much as he could to try to prevent and try to support people through. And then to have people like Boris Johnson, whose incompetency and failure to act quite literally caused the situations that he had to raise money to support people through. It's madness, and the public became so invested in this person, this absolutely lovely, selfless person, which he is. What he did is fantastic. 32 million or 33 million pounds is like incredible. There's no other word for it.
I'm gonna heal up.
Yeah, it just makes me so sad. And people, the fact that he went to Barbados, that's not helping the NHS in any way. That's the opposite. That's putting himself and others at additional risk. You could say, yes, he's had a very hard time in his own holiday, sure. But then you have to balance that against the risk of what about the other people that he could potentially put at risk by coming into contact with them and then infecting with COVID.
Okay, I got one.
It's reckless. It just makes me so sad and angry more than anything.
Oh, I got them both.
Well done. Sorry, my rant's over now.
No, it's not.
It's over for now. Yeah, he couldn't even get the vaccine because he had pneumonia. I heard about the priest thing, Reese. He said that people honouring Captain Tom was a white nationalist, a white supremacist movement, or something along those lines.
What?
I have no idea. But this is it. So
a guy who fought literal Nazis.
No, sorry, this is it. Reverend Gerald Robinson Brown wrote, "The cult of Captain Tom Moore is a cult of white British nationalism. I will offer prayers for the repose of his kind and generous soul, but will not be joining the national club." I didn't. I didn't join the national club. I don't know.
You were driving.
Yeah, I would have been.
See, when I hear the national clap, I just think, is there been a rise in STIs?
No, there's been a national clap. Clearly they want people are calling for NHS to raise payments, but they won't. So that's why they clap. We clap to honour our heroes and do absolutely fuck all solid to honour them. No tangible action other than to stand in the street and look awkwardly at your neighbour as you realise how stupid the act of doing it is.
I was so glad that the neighbours didn't get involved in it. Like, I really don't want to do this. It was just one of those. I love those NHS workers to bits, but this is the definition of slacktivism.
Slacktivism, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I do the bare minimum and act like you've done a lot more than you actually have.
More than honouring people. More than
What is
honouring
this?
the. I don't know.
We remember the elder.
More than honouring the work that key workers are doing, it's a pat on the back. It's I've stood in front of people and given a public display of support. That's all it is. It's a display. It's nothing behind it.
What is it? Oh,
I love him.
no.
Initially I was kind of for it. You know, I didn't mind clapping, but then kind of later, and I've been doing more nursing work since then, and I've more fit in, you know, in terms of identity with NHS workers, I think, now than I did at the beginning of the pandemic when I wasn't, you know, I was only learning, so I've done practical work
I
since
love
then.
this bit.
Shit. But yeah, it just makes me really sad. It makes me really sad and upset. And I really think that people need to hold the government and hold, the government, the people who make decisions, hold them accountable for the fucking horrendous job and the lives lost. It is patronising.
Oh shit!
What was that? Oh, was that her?
Hornet!
It is patronising. It really is patronising. Because you're not doing anything. No one's doing anything.
Please don't kill me, Hornet. I don't.
The fact, I reiterate, the fact that we've got such a fantastic vaccine program running is brilliant, but it shouldn't have had to happen. We shouldn't have had to put that in place. We shouldn't have had to sacrifice all the lives that have been sacrificed.
Look, there was going to need to be a vaccine one way or another.
I'm not doubting that. I really do think it's a phenomenal thing, but it shouldn't have got to that point.
Well, no, it was going to have to one way or another. It's not.
But not in our country. Not if it was managed properly.
No, we would have had to have taken a vaccine eventually.
No, so I think you're misunderstanding. I think, yes, sure, we would have had to have a vaccine, but we wouldn't have been so reliant on it to actually get through the fucking year and return to some sense of normality. Because we could have had that anyway. We could have had a sense of normality without investing billions and probably trillions of dollars globally into curing something that we could have avoided had we have been led properly. To be honest, I don't know how good of a job people like Jeremy Corbyn would have done. I like to think he would have done better, but realistically,
Yeah, well, we're never going to live in that timeline.
yeah, we're not there now, so we can't cry about it.
I'd like to.
I know I'm crying about it now because it's bullshit. 'Cause I'm lamenting the shit job that's been done. But the thing that I can do now is
There you are.
You is this?
It was you, wasn't it?
I think I did the last one.
Yeah, but you're normally this character.
I don't mind.
Oh, I don't have enough.
But the only thing we can do now is just not let people forget the shit that's happened.
They probably will.
That's the thing. Just don't be quiet about it. Tell people. Constantly remind people. I've been doing. I'm not what's the word? I'm not trying to shill my own virtues here. I've been doing
Virtue signalling.
virtue signaling. I've been doing ringing around for the Labour Party to try to talk to people and to hear their thoughts. And it's interesting for me because some people are like, oh, poor old.
Oh,
Boris.
they must love hearing from you.
Well, no, I'm not really voicing my opinions. I'm trying to hear what other people are saying, and if they say something, I'll try to counter it, in a non, what's the word?
Judgmental.
No,
Political.
confrontational, non-confrontational manner.
What's the time, by the way?
23 minutes too.
Oh, sweet. I've done a lot better than I thought I was going
I know
to.
you've got really far.
Oh, no!
You were fine last time.
I've only got to fight one this time.
Because I don't think you get very far by telling people they're idiots or they're mad.
It's weird because I was saying this years ago.
So I promise I'm done now.
I mean, I could just see because I've been analysing this. Because when we come to the political punditry in the office, you're the UK expert, I'm the US expert, and I just saw when I was sort of giving my update, I just saw the heart sink when I said, "Look, be prepared for Trump getting acquitted next week."
know what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Corbyn's brother's a massive anti-vaxxer.
What a twat. Why?
He's with David Icke and all that lot.
Oh.
No, I like the fact that he's sort of proven that just because you're related to someone doesn't mean you automatically like them.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm going to be saying at every conference to avoid being compared to my dad initially.
Isn't it one of the Trumpses, like, actually?
Yeah, no, his niece, Mary Trump, I believe her name is. Oh, no!
Oh, I'm so sorry. So, just to read through, so it was just a way for the Tories to seem like they were doing something while doing nothing. Yeah, it's basically the equivalent of someone saving you from getting hit by a car and you just giving them a thumbs up. Yeah, that's a really good one, Elliot. Like you said, I've said I think even if Corbyn did do a good job, it would be seen as him overreacting and being anxious by the media. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but then he would have had the results, so it would have been just. Well, yeah, you could say that, but
yeah, but, you know, they'll always find a way to paint him in whatever colour light they can.
To be fair, with Corbyn, the things about him were he wasn't a great leader. Let's be honest, he's a very good backbencher, but he's not an amazing leader, and he did not respond to his party's crisis in the best way possible.
I think he,
like with Andrew, like with the Andrew Neil interview, he should have just said sorry. That's all it would have taken.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the reasons why I think he didn't do very well the second time election-wise. He gave too many politician answers, and people liked the fact he was giving way more honest answers the first time round.
Yeah.
So
I think using a comparison we said earlier, another Jimmy Carter. I think
nice. Yeah, he's actually he's very similar to Jimmy Carter in that sense of very nice man, but not great as a leader in of a free nation and I hate saying that because he was my granddad's local MP.
Oh.
Yeah, my granddad knew him. He spoke to him a few times. Said he apparently got along quite well.
I can believe that, and I think that's one of the things that made him such a cultural figure, is that he really got a lot of people invested in politics due to his honesty and his morals.
My granddad only got arrested like one time in his life for the miners' strike.
Oh, really?
And he wasn't even a miner. He just wanted to get involved because he's a big unionist. He got hence why our family rule is the son can kiss our asses because they made my granddad redundant.
Oh.
So they can officially suck a big one.
I was actually speaking to a guy at work today, and this astounded me. People who produce farmers who produce dairy, they don't have a union, and so you know how every year the price of a bottle of Coke or something goes up by 10p. You may
say a line of Coke though.
you may have paid 75p for a can of Coke back in 2005, and now you end up paying £1.20. Milk's hardly gone up in price, and that's just because he quoted me as saying he makes 0.001. Yeah, so I think it's maybe 1 pence. No, not 1 pence. 0.1 or 0.001. No, sorry. Anyway, very little off of each pint of milk, whereas Sainsbury's make 5 or 2 to 5p off of the pint of milk that they sell off of having bought it from these people, bought it from the farmers, and all they do is put on the packaging. That's exploitation. It is. And because there's no union, because people, as he puts it, farmers constantly undercut themselves and kind of betray each other's interests, they haven't got a good rate. And this guy works 15 hours a day, and it's pushed him to the limit. And it's just so sad to see. People aren't given value for the work that they do, and these are essential. Like, okay, you could argue no, it's not essential, but it's pretty fucking essential for most people. Most people drink milk, and the people who produce milk, just aren't able to fucking sustain themselves.
Do you know one group who doesn't have a union, which you really think would have them?
Who?
Wrestlers. Or the WWE wrestlers.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah, they don't have a union. They're not considered employees of their company. They're considered independent contractors.
I think any profession should have a union.
Yeah, or put it this way, Vince McMahon, when he found out about it, killed it every time. He killed it every time they tried to unionise. And I think it says a lot that most wrestlers don't live to see the 70th birthday.
Yeah, there's no surprise.
Oh, Brill, I wanted to get my map anyway.
But Red, if we actually paid dairy farmers, the milk would cost more. So I didn't mean to call out Sainsbury's there specifically, Adam. That's nothing against you. But Red, a lot of farmers are right-wing and voted Brexit. Yeah, I mean, yes, but so are people, working class people in Hull, and they're hardly likely to see any kind of benefit from Brexit. Meaning they're either misinformed or intentionally ignorant.
Also, again, I don't think because you vote for Brexit that means you're no longer entitled to an opinion on something.
No, yeah, it's like, it's like Cal's argument about playing on easy mode in video games. I respect his opinion, but I can disagree.
No, I said it's a personal option. I didn't say I have a problem. I didn't say people shouldn't play easy mode. I said I don't like doing it because I don't feel like I've accomplished much.
Sorry, I was doing a job. That's my bad.
But more to the point on that one. Like, for example, there is this is the last political thing I'm doing this stream because I'm a bit because it's stressing me the fuck out politics at the minute.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, Reese, no, they're not considered actors, so they're not part of the actors' union. But the fact of the matter is, like, for example, one of the things that people don't talk about there is a left-wing angle to Brexit. There was a lot of very left-leaning people that voted for Brexit because there's a lot of problems with the European Union, which I fully acknowledge. It does act like quite a bully to many of its smaller nations, and there's a lot more consequences for the smaller nations than there are for the bigger nations. But you don't change something like that by staying out. The reason I vote Remain is you don't change something like that by leaving it immediately.
Yeah.
You try to reform it from the inside.
Yeah, I agree.
Admittedly, because of the European Union, I don't know if we're going to be able to do if PlayStation will allow us to do this in a few months' time. But that's aside from the point.
No, Becky's said an interesting point. They don't care about their own interests, is what I'm saying. They vote against making life better for themselves. It's like the fruit farmers that don't have fruit pickers anymore because of Brexit. I don't think they're intentionally voting against, making things better for themselves. I think they're voting thinking that they're going to do that, but then actually having the opposite effect. This guy said that a lot of his farmer friends voted Brexit, and what that's led to is less internal purchase of milk and more from outside of the UK, which is the opposite of what they were told would happen. People probably thought, oh well, this would be great for us because now we'll just buy British and everything will be wonderful.
Okay,
and the reality is the opposite.
Here's the thing:
it's misinformed.
If I go there and get my shit back,
yeah,
it's going to make it be a lot more difficult. But I'm risking 75 shells. I'd rather just go for the boss.
Yeah.
Take the hit, lose 75 shells, and just make it back up.
Yeah, do that.
Because at the minute, I think it's worse to go out of my way to get them back. Whereas I can have those things spawn at a location which is much more beneficial for my purposes. So this place is called the Fungal Waste. Incidentally, for the record, I had forgotten what I was supposed to do after the Hornet the first time round, so I had to look up that this is where I was meant to go.
It's alright. I forget what I'm doing in video games all the time.
I must be honest, though, I didn't. Although, to be fair on my part, I didn't actually look up how to get there. I just heard that was the next location, and so I just did what I sort of said. Right, okay. Yeah, I saw this earlier. Christopher Plummer's died. Oh no, I was telling you this story a minute ago, which is about Christopher Plummer. It's a great one. It's his driver. Just for stream, for context, he had a guy who was going to drive him to his next job, and he basically told him that this is what you're picking him up, this is what you're doing, and it just very specifically said, "Don't mention the Sound of Music to him. Please just don't mention the Sound of Music to him." And as soon as they got to the hotel, the piano player just started playing Edelweiss.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a shame. I really like that film.
Why are you still here? I paid for the map.
He's making more maps.
Chocolate, correct this.
Talk about potential. These cabins are far worse for me, I suspect. My church is quite sensitive, whereas I don't seem to possess a shit organ of any kind. Oh yes. You cannot smell it all.
Aww.
I just went random.
Yeah. Good words as well, I noticed.
I was reading them. Best animal with a funny name you've ever heard. Like a genuine, like not like a name like Trevor or Clive. Yeah, like the species name. Can you think of any that have funny names?
Oh, there was an interesting. I had an interesting one. It's like a. So you know all these weird sea invertebrates.
Oh yeah. I know.
There's one which was called "Bye Tom, we love you, stay safe." There was one.
Stay safe in this case. It's alright, Ren injected, so we're soon going to get auto-save feature.
God, I don't want that. I don't want to fucking turn into ReZero.
That's what the vaccine does!
What? It just saves. You just go to a fucking quick save.
Yeah. And then if you get COVID, it just finds you back to that quick save point. Huh?
I didn't know they were still a business. Quick save.
Oh no!
Come on!
I forgot that was a shop.
God, you haven't seen it. Is Quick Save still in business? It wouldn't surprise me if it is.
No, I don't think they are. I don't think Netto's in business either.
Callus Amelia confirmed.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, so what? Who's
No, we're not going down this route. We are
Oh
not.
no, I think Elliot is Beetlejuice. Definitely. This. Did you just go the wrong way?
I think I did. I don't know.
Oh, beautiful.
I think I spent all the effort to get up here and then I didn't need to.
That's okay.
Oh fuck! This
You're
noise.
so bad.
I'm not very good.
That's like me when I use the smash in the wrong direction.
Except that's more regular.
Yeah, true. No, this is fucking way more regular.
Okay, yeah, I was going the wrong way. Look, let's not get bogged down with who went the wrong way when.
Owner asks, have you ever played Tomb Raider? They announced they're aiming to unify all the different timelines.
Yeah, that's something I heard about. I haven't played much of the rebooted series. I played a bit of it in. Oh, I don't want to go there. No!
Oh no!
Oh no! How long have I got?
8 minutes.
Why? Why is this bouncing thing?
You were saying earlier, like, oh, I love this bit.
Because it's not. Because I forgot that it's actually this like that.
That's hilarious.
I forgot because I thought, oh, this is. I remember this being like quite fun to do all the bouncing stuff, and now I remember. Oh wait, no, I died a lot here last time I went here.
The first part of the reboot was amazing, but I didn't see much character development from Lara. I miss her kick-ass Legend days. Haha.
Incidentally, in regards to that one,
Wait, was Legend the PS1 version?
that is the PS1 games, yes.
I remember that one because it was really easy to lock up the butler.
Also,
The
here,
fridge.
yeah, here's one that is gonna really people are going to disagree with me on. The new Tomb Raider film is better than the old ones.
I didn't dislike it, to be honest.
I know, but a lot of people say, "Oh, it's got nothing."
The Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
They weren't amazing.
They weren't very good either.
No.
Honestly, whereas I'd say if you look at the films as a whole, yeah, no, I don't need to be going here. What am I doing?
So Elliot prefers Uncharted to Tomb Raider. Iona says Legend was PS2. Oh yeah, triangle boobs. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh god, no! The PS2 Tomb Raider games. Fucking hell.
So will Angelina Jolie be in this since she was on the live action films? Being what? Being...
It's not Angelina Jolie who plays her anymore. It's
No. I can't remember who plays her in the newest one.
it's I know her name. She won an Oscar for the Danish girl.
Oh, she must really like pastries.
It's a film about one of the first.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's about a film about one of the first gender confirmation surgeries.
I know it. I don't think that was a tasteless joke. Given the Danish pastries are quite tasty.
No.
I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah, don't make a joke you'll regret.
I'm not going to.
Because I was about to.
I've heard the Uncharted games are good, to be fair. I've not
Well,
actually-
Uncharted is getting a film.
Is it?
Yeah, Tom Holland's playing Nathan Drake.
Tom Holland?
Yeah, it's Spider-Man.
Isn't he like 5'6"?
Yeah,
Seems weird.
I know. That's the one thing I said about. Okay, he looks the part, but he's really short.
It's like when they got
Mind you, yeah, you're about to
Gemma
say.
Arterton.
No, it's not Gemma Arterton. No, it's not Gemma Arterton. No, it's Alicia.
Keys.
Not Alicia Keys.
Dixon.
Okay, what is the method here? 'Cause
Inspect. What's it say?
it's just some cryptic nonsense.
What's it say? Even if the Pilgrim's Way, Harrow proceed onwards to share in its glory. Is there a switch?
No.
Oh, he's meant to be playing a younger Drake. Is Tom Holland just going to be playing like 18-year-olds until he's about 35?
Is Tobey Maguire ever going to come back to act?
Hopefully not.
I reckon there's a way around it then.
Probably.
Alicia Vikander, that's it.
Ah, nice one.
She's she played Lara Croft in the last film. Clearly there must be a way around, so we're going to just keep diving down. Oh shit!
Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a film.
It's not a great film.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh yeah, Tomb Raider is one of the best video game based movies ever.
Nice.
That was a
The
close
problem
one.
that Carl has since he's a boomer who can't play being young.
I'm not a boomer! Right, there's one up there. I've seen it right now.
Boomer, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You've been struck by a smooth millennial. I stole that from Reddit, I'm so sorry. You guys should consider streaming Uncharted in the future. It's awesome, great humour tool.
What time are we on?
4 minutes to.
Do we do one more before we go?
Yeah, go for a couple more. And Becky says it was too long ago for him to remember. It's interesting Carl was talking about the miners' strike, considering he was actually there.
I wasn't even born!
Come just jump and dash over enemies. I wouldn't mind streaming Uncharted. Maybe when a new one comes out.
I seem like I go under their legs.
Ah.
I'll tell you, there is a game I have been playing on Steam. It's early access. It's very similar to Hollow Knight.
Oh yeah.
It's called Ender Lilies. And it's proper good.
It's the prequel beginning of those.
No, it's kind of like It's got a very Bloodborne-like aesthetic to it. It doesn't go full gothic horror like Bloodborne does, but certainly a lot of. I mean, you saw a bit of me playing it. Mate. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, it's quite simple. It's very dark and.
It's kind of this, and it's a lot of the mythology sort of told in the background rather than in the main story. So like there's mythology around this white priestess who you think's got some relation to the main character. There's all these spirits who had devoted themselves to this cause who have now become corrupted. It's cool as it is at the minute. Unfortunately, you don't get access to all the areas just yet. They're giving us free areas for the early access. Yeah, I'm going to take Reese's advice on this one. At least until I get...
Just speedrun.
There I am.
Once you know where a boss is, you can speedrun everything. More easily.
I'm going to get my things back.
I have heard that the 2013 Tomb Raider was one of the... Because that was when they... it was next generation one, wasn't it? Or like it was kind of the first significant reboot, right?
And then they did Shadow Tomb Raider, which was a big Xbox One launch title.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember those being quite popular.
They were quite well received.
1 minute. Can you beat Praying Mantis?
Does that answer your question?
Laura's origin story. Oh.
Yeah, they gave her an origin story to begin with.
Did they explain the triangle boobs?
Surprisingly, no.
I think that's surprising. And I think also probably for the best. The only thing I remember about the reboot was the focus on Jesus. What?
Yeah, that was weird. Anyway,
Okay.
see you on Tuesday with Ghost of Tsushima, guys.
We love you all. Thank you for joining us. Guten Abend.